Why is the Dunk High so hated? Unknown Souls Kick here. We're back with another video. Geeked up, sneaked up, geeked up. Let's keep it real. Let's be real. Honest, biased opinion. Is the Dunk High that much different than the Dunk Low? And the reason why I say that, I understand that Nike restocked the Panda Dunk, I say roughly 50 times. Sorry if you still wasn't able to cop. There are other retailers besides Nike that consistently stock the Pandas. But I was thinking, I was like, so if I was one of these people that could not get my hands on the Panda Dunk Low, would I just consider getting the high? Why not? There a real big difference in the Panda High and the Low. Okay, today what I wanted to discuss was, as far as the leather, from what I can see, to be honest with you, the high has a softer leather than the low. From my opinion, I mean they're pretty similar, but to me the high has the better leather on the shoe. So if we were to compare the toe box, let's see if we can tell if there's a difference on the toe box. Alright, even if we look at the bottom of the shoe, is there a difference? The back does not come with a Nike, so that's a big difference. The back of the high has 4 stitching across, and the low has 3 stitching going across. From what I can see, it's the same type of shoelaces. The difference is that the Panda Low has a black Nike check, and the high has the red Nike check. They both have black insoles. I take that back. The Panda has a white insole. Sorry about that. So side by side comparison, is there big of a difference? That's what I want to discuss today. So take it as if you could not cop the low. Would you be okay copping the high? Most of the time when Nike do a color blocking for the dunks, it's university colorway. You have the Michigan dunks, the Arizona State dunks, the UNC dunks. Most of the time it's a color blocking of a university. Sometimes they mix the color in here and there. But I always wondered, hey, would you settle for a high if you couldn't cop the low? And I mean, my honest opinion, I feel like the high isn't that bad. I mean, you need to know how the high isn't that bad. Just with the low, what I can say is you can rock the low with jeans. You can rock the low with a skirt. You can rock the low with shorts. You can pretty much rock the low with anything. Now, on the high, I don't want to say that. Maybe cargo shorts, maybe. I want to say mainly jeans or joggers. But I want to discuss with y'all today. There was a specific shoe that did a collaboration with a Japanese designer. And the first time the shoe came out 10 years ago, the shoe did really, really well on the resale market. I think it was going for upward 10K, 10,000. And what I want to discuss today is the Fragment collaboration with Nike. And I was thinking about the shoe, and I was like, okay. So when they announced that the shoe was dropping, I'm like, okay, Fragment, Jordan 1 Fragment, Travis Scott's. We know the pricing. We know the hypeness of the shoe. I always wanted to talk about this shoe because I'm not sure why the shoe did not do well with the collaboration with Fragment. This is the Beijing Dunk High Fragment collaboration that Nike did. It's Nike Dunk High Fragment design, summer of 2021. That's what's written on the side of the shoe, as well as the Fragment logo, the same logo that's on the Travis Scott, the same logo that's on the Jordan 3 Fragment collaboration. And the first time they came out with this shoe was probably roughly 10 to 12 years ago. And the shoe did really well. That's why I was so surprised. It was the same color blocking. The previous shoe was the purple, or the purple was a little lighter than this, but the shoe did really well. I'm not sure what happened with this shoe, but I wanted to discuss that. I like the wine. They want to label this color as wine. I mean, it's a nice clean colorway, but I kind of think it is a little too plain, but it is a nice subtle, I would say, summer colorway. But I think that Fragment probably could have did a little bit more with the design, maybe. But I always thought to myself, like, I wondered why this shoe just never took off. It never did. It never received the hype for the shoe, even in reference to it being a collaboration with Fragment. I'm not sure if y'all remember the shoe. Like I said, it was roughly 2 years ago when I copped the shoe. I just want to get some understanding on why the Nike Dunk High does not receive a lot of love that Fragment did with Nike Dunk High. Like I said, it comes with the writing on the shoe. This collaboration did really well. It was a collaboration between Nike, SB, and Pawn Shop. I just want to give you a little history on the collaboration with Pawn Shop. A gentleman, he pawned a ring to buy his son his first skateboard. He dedicated this shoe to the journey. Now he owns his own store, which is called Pawn Shop Skate Company in Covina, California, since 2010. So this shoe right here symbolized the journey. So on the eyelids, on the eyelids you have a gold ring on each side of the eyelid, and the gold ring on the eyelid, it symbolizes when his dad pawned the ring to buy his son his first skateboard. The thing I like about this collaboration with Pawn Shop, I like the fact that it has a story behind it, and they call these the wear away dunks, as far as like the more you wear the shoe, the more the leather, I don't want to say peel off, but the leather, it wears off, where you can see a different texture. Wear away dunk, the more you wear the shoe, the older it'll look. And if you can tell by the texture of the shoe, it kind of looks like a hard plastic, leathery type of shoe, which is made like that so it can wear away easy. Skate Company, it symbolizes the Pawn Shop skate company that they open. I like that. I like because it has a lot of detail with the collaboration of the shoe, unlike the Fragment Dunk High. And this is probably why a lot of people like this collaboration. Also, When I ordered the shoe from Premier, it came with the basic SB box. Before I end the video off, I just want to show you a couple more Dunk highs. This is a Dunk High UNC. Let's be honest, the Dunk Low UNC version of this shoe is roughly 500 plus. So this shoe is not a bad shoe. I actually really like this shoe. Like, you can rock this shoe. You can rock this shoe with pretty much jeans or whatever you want to wear. But this is the UNC version high. Just paying 500 for the Dunk Low UNC version. So like I said, this is a nice shoe, and I'm sure a lot of y'all would agree. So I'm sure this shoe doesn't have a lot of hate. This shoe has love, versus paying the market for the Dunk Low. Just keeping it real. I'm not a fan of this Court Purple because I don't know what Nike was doing with the navy Nike check. But to me, this Court Purple, if this was a low, it would be sold out in seconds. The high did pretty well as well, but this is the high version. Nice summer shoe. Incandescent bottom. Purple, light purple, violet, Court Purple. Just a nice high. Tell me what you think. Would you rock this? Would you rock this purple? I'm not sure if y'all remember when this vintage Panda high came out. It was something different, and I just had to have it. It has the vintage bottom mid sole as well as the sail laces on the top. It's pretty much like the Panda high. The leather is different from, it looks like a different texture, more shiny leather texture than the high. Same everything on the shoe. It's just more of a vintage look. I mean, I actually like the vintage look. They didn't release a lot of stock of them, but you know, tell me what you think. If they came out with a low, how would you feel about it? Or are you okay rocking the Dunk High vintage? Look. Last but not least, here's another color blocking. I think they say this is like a football gray vest, a football gray. To me, it has like a violet grayish tone to it. I mean, like I say, I feel like if they would have made this shoe a low, you know, I don't think people would have went crazy, but it would have sold out. It will not be sitting. I don't want to say this is per se white. It has like a light sail off-white tone to it. And like I said, if it was a low, would it be any hype behind it? I just wanted to discuss with you a couple. I just wanted to discuss with you guys a couple colorways for the Nike Dunk High, and I feel like there's a lot of hatred towards the high, and I was wondering what you guys thought about them. Would you rock them? If you couldn't get the low version, would you consider rocking the high version? Understanding, I don't want to say that everyone has copped the Panda, because there's still a lot of people that has not copped the Panda. But hey, I know that a lot of sites is easier to get the high than the low. Just what is your input? Do you prefer the high Nike Dunk, or do you prefer the low? So I just want to discuss that with you guys. Unknown Souls Kick here. I appreciate you watching my video. Like, comment, sub. Unknown Souls Kicks out. Geeked up, sneaked up, geeked up. Peace.